Coming up on Midco Sports tonight, highlights, post-game reaction, and analysis from all 4 of our FCS schools' weekend matchups. 4 games, 4 wins. Then we talk UND hockey. Alex Heiner brings you the highlights from the Fighting Hawks series in Alaska and also sits in with head coach Brad Berry to recap the weekend. And finally, athlete tweets with a little rivalry flair. All of that plus much more, Midco Sports Tonight kicks off right now. Hello and happy Monday, everyone. I'm Kelly Stewart, and this is Midco Sports Tonight. It was a winning weekend for all 4 of our schools here in the Dakotas, but perhaps one of the biggest wins took place in Vermilion. The Dakota Dome was rocking for USD's 101st annual Dakota Day celebration, and the Coyote football team gave fans a lot to cheer about as they took on 3rd-ranked Youngstown State. The Coyotes came in at 0-5 all-time against the Penguins, and the visitors would strike first in this one as well. Tevin McCaster caps an 8-play, 86-yard opening drive with a 10-yard touchdown run, and Youngstown State grabs the early 7-0 lead, something USD isn't used to. But South Dakota would answer later in the first. Chris Strevler lobs it up for Randy Baker. Outstanding catch. The sophomore makes that grab, 15-yard touchdown. That was the first of his career, believe it or not. Now into the second quarter, 14 apiece. Strevler goes to the air again. Check this out. Another great catch. This one from Brant Van Rukel, 22-yard touchdown. It was his second in as many weeks. Coyotes up 21-14 at the halftime break. They'd add to that lead on their first play of the third quarter. Strevler to Shamar Jackson, and he does the rest. But look at this hustle by Brant Van Rukel, making sure his player doesn't get touched, but Jackson finishes with 11 catches for a school record 229 yards. But that 14-point lead wouldn't hold up. Late in the fourth quarter, it's McCaster again. His 4th rushing touchdown of the day ties the game at 28. And then the Penguins would end up getting the ball back with about 2 minutes to play, but the Coyote defense comes up huge. Joe Cordes and Mark Collins dropped Nathan Mays on 3rd and long. That was USD's 6th sack of the game. USD had great field position after the YSU punt, and the offense made it count. Strevler to Van Rukel again, all the way to the Youngstown State 16, and it would set up this. Ryan Weiss from 29 yards out, and it is good. Weiss sends the Dome into a frenzy as the Coyotes knock off 3rd-ranked Youngstown State 31-28. Taking a look at the board, South Dakota's 3rd straight win against a top 15 team. Strevler led the way once again, throwing for 360 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Darren Greenfield took home defensive MVP honors. He picks up 2 more sacks, giving him 5 for the year.
Knew it was going to be a game that we're going to have to be a battle till the end, and really proud of the way our guys fought. Made plays at critical times down the stretch and found a way to win.
We knew there was going to be drives that didn't go our way and drives that went their way, and we were just going to have to come back and keep fighting, and we did a really good job of that. And I got to give our fans a ton of credit. I mean, to sell at the Dome, just an electric atmosphere, getting loud on 3rd downs for our defense. I mean, it was just awesome.
We knew they were going to throw some punches back at us, and we took those punches, and we just kept punching back, and we came out on top, and there's 5-0 right now. It's a great feeling.
The offense did a great job of just putting me in the right position, and it honestly went by so fast that it was just a blink of an eye, and I was just going crazy. But I kind of just got out there, just went through my routine that I usually do, and my holder, my snapper did a great job of putting me in the position, and I just put it right through.
Heading north now to Brookings, where the 9th-ranked Jacks welcomed Southern Illinois to the Dana J. Dyke House, looking to bounce back after a loss to Youngstown State the week prior. The SDSU defense was riled up from the start. Ryan Erith with a stop on the first play of the game behind that line of scrimmage, and then Yankton, South Dakota's Kellen Solik with a sack on the 3rd play of the game, really building the momentum. SDSU with a first-half shutout of Southern Illinois, a team that was averaging better than 34 points per game coming in. The Jacks get some young receivers involved in the passing game. Taryn Christian and Marquise Lewis for the first touchdown of the game. First career TD catch for Lewis. Jacks lead 7-0. And then after another 3-and-out by Southern Illinois, Christian goes to freshman tight end Skylar Kavanaugh, his first career touchdown catch. Jacks would lead 14-0 midway through the first quarter. Late first quarter, Southern Illinois putting together a drive, but Jordan Brown with the athletic Jackrabbit interception, 2 picks in the game for SDSU. And then the Jacks go 89 yards on 13 plays. Mikey Daniel banging it in for a 4-yard touchdown run. SDSU up 21-0 early in that second quarter, really putting together the points. But then the next drive, Brady Mangarelli, he had a career day on Saturday. 22 of his 220 yards on the ground. He was hard to bring down. And that would lead into another touchdown connection between Taryn Christian and Marquise Lewis. 28-0 at this point for the Jackrabbits. Now we're still in the first half. One more scoring drive. Look at this move by Mangarelli. The little hesitation sidestep, and then that would set this up. A 1-yard touchdown pass to guess who? Jake Winicky. 50 touchdown catches now for Winicky, the Missouri Valley Conference all-time leader. It's 35-0 South Dakota State at halftime. And Brady Mangarelli would keep it going in the second half. Another great move. Check this out. Through a bunch of defenders, 28-yard touchdown run for Mangarelli. SDSU runs for 368 yards as a team, 220 of that by Mangarelli, and the Jackrabbits beat Southern Illinois 49-14. Mangarelli is the first Jackrabbit to run for more than 200 in a game since Zach Zenner in 2014. 4 touchdown passes for Taryn Christian. He is now 3rd on the SDSU career list behind Ryan Berry and Austin Sumner. South Dakota State now 4-1, and the Jacks are home again this Saturday against Northern Iowa.
Really proud of the way we came out in the first half. We were embarrassed last weekend, and you wondered how that was going to affect our team, and our guys came out and played as near to perfect as I've ever seen us play, so really proud of that.
We just made an emphasis to say, O-line, let's rise up and let's make plays, you know what I mean? Let's rise up, we can push these guys around. And so, I mean, they just did a great job. I mean, it's really all it is. I mean, if you saw the highlights, I mean, the holes were just wide open. It's just a great job by then. I mean, anyone who's in could have run through those.
I just felt like tonight our O-line really just hit their keys, you know, like we should have been able to like run the ball, you know, in past weeks, but we really haven't had our run game going. But I just seen like our running backs were able to get up on the safeties and like make a miss multiple times. They had made a miss multiple times, so like that really did it great for us.
Pleased with it. It was simple, and again, I don't take away from SIU. Our guys did a good job of blocking. Our wide receivers did a good job of blocking. Our guys take pride in that. Our fat guys love our running backs, and so when they're having a good day, everybody's having a good day.
When we come back, highlights from North Dakota. Both UND and NDSU had successful weekends on the gridiron, and later we break down all 4 of our FCS games in Saturday storylines. You're watching Midco Sports Tonight.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.